All right, one of the bigger ones Saturday night. Old school Big Ten rivalry. And yes, C-Mac and I are fucking old enough now. We're old geezers. We remember when Colorado, Nebraska was a Big Ten rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
Big 12, sorry. Big 12 rivalry back in the day. And here they are again, old rivals from 30 years ago, squaring off once again. Nebraska 7-point home favorites in Lincoln, 57.5 the total. This is on NBC on Saturday night. And by the way, they've got Paul Burmeister and Colt McCoy in the booth making his debut now that he's retired. It's because Noah and Todd, the usual crew on Saturday night for NBC College, they're doing the Friday night NFL game on Peacock in Brazil for the Packers and the Eagles. So that's why there's a little bit of a switcheroo going on with the broadcasters. I'm the broadcast nut, so only I would know that, but there you go. Nebraska, with the 7-point home favorites here in this game. Look, Colorado's got issues in the trenches. I mean, look, North Dakota State's a top-tier FCS team, but the defensive line had no pass rush. Running the football was North Dakota State was able to, including the quarterback runs, really hurt Colorado. And then the secondary looked lost at times for Colorado. So I'm still not sold on that defense. North Dakota State moved the football pretty successfully for most of that game. And Dylan Raiola looked excellent. Now, first start, UTEP, not the same, obviously, as Colorado, but I was impressed, man. This guy got the chance to be one of the better quarterbacks Nebraska's had in quite some time. I was very impressed with the young 5-star freshman. Looked the part in that first game against UTEP. We'll see how he fares here in this game, but it's not like Colorado's defense looked phenomenal at all. So I think Nebraska can move the ball. But you have Shedeur Sanders on the other side. And look, UTEP kind of starting over. UTEP, with a lot of new faces on offense. Nebraska's defense was awesome last week, but I think it's safe to say Colorado and Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter at receiver and Jimmy Horn Jr. and all the weapons they've got are going to be a taller order for Nebraska's defense here in this game. Again, kind of one of those deals where I know for Colorado the offense is the superior unit. No question. And the O-line is still an issue, but Shedeur Sanders is good enough to escape it. And he had to do that a million times, and he made some great plays escaping pressure. And that is still a concern. Can that O-line hold up for Colorado? Because it's still a work in progress. But I still think the offense is ahead of the defense for Colorado. I think Nebraska's got a pretty good defense, but I think the offense is much improved. And I think Nebraska's defense, for as good as they are, Colorado can test them. And I definitely think Raiola and the Nebraska offense can move it against this Buffalo's defense. I did not see a lot against North Dakota State that told me, C-Mac, this is a much better Colorado defense this year, not based on what I saw. So I think points are in the making on Saturday night. I like this one over the number, 57.5. C-Mac, what do you think?
Yeah, Paul, my dude, we went over that a little bit earlier. So just check that out, and we'll clip it out as well. Yeah, I waited till that the total dropped, and it just it got over. And, of course, North Dakota covered against Colorado, 31-26. And both offenses were very good in that one. Colorado still can't stop anything. I think the Nebraska defense is better. We talked about last week. That's what I was impressed with in the second half of the season. And this is a revenge, kind of spot here for Nebraska. I think it was week 2 last year where they lost.
And they played better than the final score indicated because Jeff Sims treated the fucking football.
That was that horrible game.
Turned it over constantly.
Yeah, I remember that game, 36-14. Yeah, he was just turnover machine. Yeah. And Raiola, he looked good. UTEP just, has real problems right now, but he's a little Pat Mahomes, as they got, looking like him, walking like him, throwing like him. But this would be a big one at home. I think Nebraska can win. I'm at the point now. Do I trust this defense enough to lay over a touchdown? No. And I think there's points too. I don't know if we get over this number. I'm going to watch this one the rest of the week because I do think we're going to get some points back and forth because I think Sanders, you mentioned Hunter, all these guys can move the ball. That offensive line, though, is all year he's going to be running for his life, just trying to make plays. And hopefully he doesn't get hurt because they still have problems there. But I think we can get some points in this game. Lean over.
Yeah, Robert, I'm not as bullish on the side as you, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not on Colorado in this game. It's Nebraska or nothing.
Yeah, I don't really want them.
Yeah. No.
but I don't want Nebraska either.
A rare Saturday night primetime home game in Lincoln, Nebraska for the Cornhuskers. They've got the better defense. Yeah, it's lay the points or nothing for me as far as the side goes in this one. I agree with Robert and Paul, who in our chat, who both like Nebraska here in this one. All right.